Prime Minister Modi launched the mega infrastructural project, the Ganga Expressway, and used the occasion to lash out at his opponents ahead of the critical polls in that state. Prime Minister Modi's spot shots come on a day when the former Chief Minister Akhilesh Yadav's aides were raided in different parts of the state, including Mainpuri, the stronghold of the Yadavs. And shortly after the tax searches started, Mr. Yadav accused the BJP of misusing central probe agencies.
Tax raids on close aides of Akhilesh Yadav, including his personal secretary and two senior party leaders who also run big businesses. Just as the Samajwadi Party chief started yet another day of its Vijay Yatra election campaign, drawing huge crowds, and this sharp attack on both the BJP and the Congress.
आखिरकार चुनाव से पहले ही क्यों? अभी तो इनकम टैक्स आया है, ईडी आएगा, सीबीआई आएगी, न जाने कौन कौन सी संस्थाएं आएंगी। कांग्रेस का पुराना इतिहास उठा करके आप देखेंगे तो जब कभी भी डराना होता था तो इन्हीं संस्थाओं से उन्हें डराया जाता था।
ये भारत सरकार का स्वतंत्र विभाग है जो सबके खिलाफ कार्रवाई करता है, उससे दल से कोई मतलब थोड़ी होता है।
चुनाव से पहले बोला जा रहा है छापेमारी।
अब देखिए क्या चुनाव के समय गतिविधियां थोड़ी बंद होती। इतना कह सकता हूं कि बीजेपी की सरकार किसी के प्रति ना तो प्रेजुडिस होकर काम करती है, ना भविष्य में करेगी।
Just as the tax raids on Akhilesh's aides were unfolding, Prime Minister Modi on yet another visit to UP, his 10th day in the state in just the last 1 month.
गंगा एक्सप्रेसवे के शिलान्यास समारोह में पधारे सभी महानुभावों का स्वागत है।
Laid the foundation stone for the 600-kilometer-long Ganga Expressway. Yet again, he used a government function for political attacks on the opposition, particularly Akhilesh Yadav, including what some could interpret as a veiled reference to the raids.
जब उस माफिया पर बुलडोजर चलता है, बुलडोजर तो गैर कानूनी इमारत पर चलता है, लेकिन दर्द उसको पालने पोसने वालों को होता है। तभी आज पूरे यूपी की जनता कह रही है, यूपी प्लस योगी बहुत है उपयोगी।
इसलिए योगी नहीं है, अनुपयोगी है, अनुपयोगी। इनका नाम आज से अनुपयोगी लिस्ट नाम है।
Akhilesh Yadav's supporters say the BJP is nervous over big crowds at his rallies. The BJP says it will not relent over its campaign on what it calls the alleged corruption during Akhilesh Yadav's tenure as UP Chief Minister between 2012 and 2017. With Arshad Jamal and Vineet Verma, this is Alok Pandey, NDTV.
And Rahul Gandhi led the Congress's no-hold-barred attack on the central government on Saturday as he led a march in Uttar Pradesh's Amethi. His former Lok Sabha constituency, Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, his sister and the party's UP in charge, was by his side. This was Rahul Gandhi's second visit to Amethi since the 2019 Lok Sabha loss in the former Congress stronghold, which Rahul Gandhi then lost to the BJP Smriti Irani.
कभी नरेंद्र मोदी जी गंगा में स्नान करेंगे, कभी केदारनाथ चले जाएंगे, कभी हाईवे पे हवाई जहाज लैंड करेगा। पूरा का पूरा काम आपके ध्यान को कभी इधर ले जाना, कभी उधर ले जाना, कभी उधर ले जाना। 1 साल बाद प्रधानमंत्री कहते हैं मैं माफी मांगता हूं, मेरे से गलती हो गई। हमने पार्लियामेंट में सवाल पूछा, 700 किसान शहीद हुए, उनको आपने कॉम्पनसेशन दिया, उनकी आपने मदद की। पार्लियामेंट में जवाब मिलता है कोई किसान शहीद नहीं हुए, एक भी किसान नहीं मरा, हमें इसके बारे में कुछ नहीं मालूम।
आपको गैस सिलेंडर मिल रहा है, आप खरीदने जाए तो कितने का मिलता है? 1000 रुपए का सिलेंडर, सरसों का तेल कितने का मिल रहा है? 200 रुपए का। नहीं दे सकते, खाद का दाम कम नहीं कर सकते, आपको गेहूं का दाम सही नहीं दे सकते, धान का दाम सही नहीं दे सकते, लेकिन 8,000 करोड़ के रुपए के हवाई जहाज में उड़कर आपके यहाँ वाराणसी में नौटंकी करने आ सकते हैं। आज महंगाई से कौन मर रहा है, संघर्ष कौन कर रहा है? मुझे तो नहीं लगता कि मोदी जी के दोस्त कर रहे हैं।
Delhi schools, which were closed earlier this month due to increasing air pollution in the city, reopened for physical classes on Saturday, ironically just as it's time for winter vacations to set in and amidst an uptick in Omicron variants.
Students returning to classrooms and playgrounds after a 3 weeks break. Schools in Delhi NCR were reopened after being shut down over COVID concerns. For 4 days in November, only to be shut down again over pollution concerns.
I'm very happy because online class में हमारी पढ़ाई नहीं हो पाती थी.
I think every one of us, all of my friends, everyone look forward to coming to school because I don't think there's any environment that can substitute what we get in school.
When we come to school, we can directly come to the teacher, we can talk to them, we can crack jokes.
The opening of schools has also meant a resumption of education for many students facing digital divide.
जब कोविड आया था तो ऑनलाइन क्लास में हमें बहुत प्रॉब्लम होती थी, जैसे वाईफाई नहीं होता था या फिर हमारी जो वॉइस होती थी एक दूसरे को पहुंच नहीं पाती थी और हम ढंग से कम्युनिकेट भी नहीं कर पाते थे टीचर और हमारे साथ. ऑनलाइन क्लास में एक तो हमारे पास टाइम टू टाइम नेट नहीं होता था, अगर किसी के घर में वाईफाई है तो लाइट चला जाने के बाद हम वो वाईफाई भी यूज नहीं कर पाते.
The decision has brought respite to students as well as teachers.
बहुत अच्छी खबर है, हम स्वागत करते हैं. हम सभी टीचर्स इस बात के लिए वेट कर रहे थे, हम इंतजार कर रहे थे कि कब ये आएगा, कब एयर क्वालिटी इंप्रूव होगा.
The air quality, however, remains in very poor to poor category in Delhi NCR. According to SAFAR, PM 2.5 in Delhi remained at 303, very poor category. In Gurugram, PM 2.5 remained at 317, very poor category. In Noida, PM 2.5 remained at 286, poor category. Ironically, schools are now reopening just as the winter vacation sets in, and while we are seeing an uptick in Omicron cases. In a school in Navi Mumbai, a cluster of COVID emerged after 18 students tested positive for COVID.
What happened is a parent of one of these students who was studying in standard 11, he came from Qatar, after which he and his family underwent the test. While the parents were tested negative, the student was tested positive, and the day the result came out, he was at the school, and after that there were tests happening. First, students of standard 11th were tested, after that the students from standard 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, they were tested, and as of now 18 students have tested positive.
The number of cases have been rising in Delhi after 10 new cases of Omicron were detected on Friday. While the reopening of a school has brought cheers to many students, it also has increased responsibility of the government as well as the school administrations. So while the school administrations will have to strictly implement COVID appropriate behavior to ensure safety of the children, and the Delhi government now has to take some concrete steps to reduce air pollution so that children are safe no matter where they are. With camera person Sanjay Kaushik, I'm Akshay Dongre for NDTV.
And brace yourself if you're living in the north. A cold wave is about to hit. Parts of North India witnessed several cold wave conditions with temperatures in some regions dropping below freezing point. The cold wave has intensified in Kashmir. Srinagar recorded the coldest night of the season at -6 degrees Celsius, and the Met Department is predicting further drops in minimum temperature in the coming days. In Sisu, the Sisu Lake in Lahore froze over as several areas of the state experienced sub-zero temperatures. In Chiru and Rajasthan, temperatures dipped to below zero. In Delhi, the minimum temperature in the national capital recorded in the past 2 days has been the lowest so far this season, 2 degrees below normal for this time of the year. And in UP, fog, in Moradabad especially in UP, fog engulfed the city.